So in China, you can buy all kinds of crazy stuff. And this is, what this reminded me of? They have these machines in China where, like Easy Pass cards? Mm-hmm. Like you put your money on there and you can drive through the toll gates. You don't have to stop. Yeah. They have those in China too. They have these machines you can buy on the black market. First, they were just selling them openly on Taobao. Yeah. You go and scan someone's card and it takes the money out.
Yeah, you can actually extract the money, put
out
it
of
on
their
your
Easy
own
Pass
card.
Yeah. They also have these jammers that can help unlock doors. So at rest stops, when people get out of their car to go pee, they'll actually unlock people's cars and jack them there. Very dangerous rest stops in China. It's weird.
Yeah, it depends where you go.
Depends on where you go, of course. Anyway, they have this another new rogue piece of technology, and this is a jammer / remote that can turn off speakers.
Yeah.
And what they're trying to do is people get really mad at these old ladies that blast on these huge tinny speakers, really loud music, and do this choreographed dancing. Guanchang Ai.
Yeah, Guangchang Wu.
Guanchang Wu, or Guanchang Ai as we call them, the aunties that dance. And people get sick of them. They have before they had these huge things where they would blast noise at them or they'd shoot them with water.
Yeah.
Now they're turning off their speakers. And I was trying to say it's kind of a dick move because I feel like old people getting together and exercising in China was actually a really nice attribute of the country. I thought that was a nice societal aspect.
Sure. So
Winston disagreed.
I disagree. Okay. Now, this is a kind of a complicated topic.
Okay.
I'm going to show you something now. This is footage I shot in the park. Okay, first of all, let's take a look at this. I think this is kind of charming. Let's see.
Oh, look at this. I have these dance. See how nice this is?
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
No, it's really good.
I mean, this is typically not the kind of dancing they do.
No. But I wanted to show you this for a reason. Okay, this is when I first got to China. I used to go explore everywhere. I used to just walk everywhere at night, the whole night. And you'd see this kind of thing in the parks or in little squares
it's
where
lovely.
they get together, do a bit of this kind of square dancing stuff, whatever you call this, ballroom dancing. They do the tango, all sorts of things. And I thought this is kind of charming and nice. And now that side of it, I like a lot. Okay. What you're about to see next, everyone, and for those of you wearing earphones, turn your volume down just a little bit, please.
Guanchang Wu is fine. It's fine. No, I maintain that.
No, it's not, because I'm going to show you next what the
I get it. It's loud. I get it.
No, this is what people don't like. Okay, check this out. Coming. Okay, I'm going to stop it there for a second, okay? Because it sounds exactly like that. That is the real audio. When I filmed this, that's what you heard. They have these tinny speakers that are blown all the time.
It's real life ear rape.
Yeah, it sounds horrendous, and it's always okay.
I get it.
It's either this terrible, and I hate to say this because I don't want to mock or make fun of anyone's culture, but like Peking opera, Chinese opera, that kind of it's horrendous sounding to the ears. Okay, maybe it's good if you watch it in a theater, but when you hear it like on these speakers, it's always that and then they've got these really loud.
I'm used to the eyes doing the techno stuff.
Yeah, that too. Okay. I'm going to get to that. But the fact of the matter is, it's literally like children, when they get a hold of your pots and pans and they're like smacking them together. That's what it sounds like.
People are very upset about the ear
seriously.
rape.
Yeah, like this.
Okay, this is the techno stuff, right?
Now this is not kind of normal. I filmed this in the park as well.
Yeah.
And this
I maintain this is fine.
No, this part I'm going to say is fine.
Okay.
This is like in the morning, you go to the park, people are doing their exercises. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Let's just watch this for a second.
I feel like it's an advantage of China over other societies that the old people are quite active in doing their dances and stuff.
I mean, look, you have to take everything into context, okay? I see people jogging all the time, taking the dogs for a walk in the West. It's a different kind of a thing. You are stuck in a tiny apartment in the cities in China.
Yeah.
The only exercise you ever get is if you go down and do these kind of things.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
So this is important for especially older people to keep their joints active and
Sure.
And I approve of this, by the way, what we're seeing here. So get together in the park. They wear the same uniform. Now, I kind of wanted to show this because I thought this was kind of funny. The emotion, okay, that's attached to what people do. This
it's very utilitarian.
No, but I'm just saying it's incredibly emotional. Let's take a look.
This music It's like jams, dude.
Yeah, okay, I turned the volume down. But you have to understand that this stuff blasts very loudly.
I know.
So if you're living right next to this park,
yeah, that's the problem. Is if you're living next to it,
you hear it in your freaking window. Anyway, I had to film the absolute emotion on this man's face while I was there. I thought he's
quite the leader.
I thought he was really getting into the groove here.
What a boss.
Pretty fantastic.
I'm a bit concerned at this dance. There's nothing happening here.
Well, something like he gets into it.
Does he move?
Yeah, a little bit. Just wait for him. Like on this loudspeaker, it actually like barks out an order to like change your arm movement.
Before anyone thinks you're harassing this guy, this is for a Chinese TV show where you were being filmed.
No, I actually was harassing this guy. No, seriously. No, I wasn't harassing. I was filming him because the Chinese TV crew wanted to follow me around on my average day, and this was part of my average day.
Go film people in a park.
Just because, I enjoy that kind of thing. Yeah. It's different culture, and that's what my videos are all about, is showing people what China's like. So I go to the park, and, hey, this is interesting. So I was just explaining to them, like, I find this very interesting, so I was filming it. They were filming me filming
you.
it.
Yeah.
They actually were harassing people.
They were like
up in the people's faces and stuff. I was zooming in. I didn't
you were being
walk
polite
up to
about it. Yeah, they were like moving people around.
Yeah, they actually like move people, like stand there and film. Anyway, it's kind of funny. I've got all that on camera too. Now here you get more of that techno-ass junk. And
give me that techno-ass junk.
Listen, you gotta see
what people are complaining about.
Well, you gotta see, like, does that look like it's early morning or it's
it's
late at night?
It's like
this was 11:30 p.m. that I filmed this. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look.
It's loud. Okay. You're reminding me it's a it's only bad quality speakers.
That's the problem. That's the audio.
Right.
Okay, I did not change anything. That's what the sound sounded like. I filmed that on my camera, had a decent microphone in it. Now that is going on right underneath residential buildings.
That's the problem.
Okay, so surrounding this kind of square are these
people get pissed.
High rises everywhere, and that's 11:30 at night. And guess what? It goes on later than that.
Yeah, I would be pissed if my kid is trying to sleep and stuff.
Yeah, and you've got this freaking horrendous noise outside your window, and there's no soundproofing in the buildings in China. If you notice, they don't put like double glazing on the windows down south.
No.
And, the concrete, it just vibrates through. So you're just hearing that the entire night. So,
you're bringing me back.
I just got to say, I sympathize with these people, okay, that come with these remotes to try and shut their speakers down. I would do the same. I used to sabotage, like, when they were doing the zhuang show in my building. With
when they were doing it off of the normal hours.
Yeah, I would go and turn the building power off.
Oh, yeah.
And then they would just use jackhammers. I mean, like actual sledgehammers used by hand. And I was like, what am I even doing? Or one time, I got so pissed off because there was this apartment right above me that they kept doing this.
Yeah.
And I was like, I cannot handle this, because they would start at like 6:37 in the morning, okay, with jackhammers and whatnot. I was so pissed off. So I went down to the local locksmith. And I bought a key, okay, just a normal, like a blank key. Then I bought super glue. Then I put slathered super glue all over the key. Went up at like 1 in the morning or something. Went up to that apartment, stuck it in the keyhole. The slathered super glue key, broke it off.
Nice.
And threw the rest of it away. So they couldn't get into the place in the morning.
Nice.
But they just bashed the door down and continued.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. They woke up they're only supposed to operate like post 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. or something.
And supposed to stop at like 5:30 or 6.
Yeah, they woke up my newborn at 3 a.m. After I'd already told them multiple times not to do this, and I can't tell you what happened next. But that was infuriating. So I get it.
I once went, because they were doing it on Saturday. They're not supposed to do it on the weekend, just above me. And they wouldn't stop. And I was just like hungover, and I hear this because they're using spades and stuff. And I ran up, and there they were. The owner was there too, like overseeing what's going on. And I ran up and I grabbed their tools.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Come on, run it!" I grabbed their tools, their spades and shit, and I ran out. And I ran to the whatever you call it, that Guan Li Fei office. Yeah. So I ran there, and I was like, "These guys are doing it at this time. Here, keep their tools. You're not to give it back to them until like Monday morning or whatever."
Right.
they weren't happy with me. They chased me.
Because they break the rules.
Yeah,
bullshit.
and they think it's okay.
And you know what's sad is everyone else all the Chinese people are mad too.
Yeah.
Right? So we have to go and speak on everyone's behalf.
Yeah,
and
I
be
know,
the
but I
evil
was like,
foreigner.
screw that. I got wet cement all over my clothes and stuff because I was there in my boxer shorts or whatever. It's really
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, it's crazy.